Hey, what's up, folks? There you are. No Diva Light today. How's it going? Oh my God, I lost so much weight. I noticed on the camera. So let me check all the connections. We're mobile today, folks. We may be coming in live from Cuba next week. How do you guys feel about that? We're good. We've got the webinar on the go. And we are also, no. No. I'm live right now. Yeah. Come on, camera. Okay, guys, what's up? Whew, it's been a while, folks. It's been a while. A lot of things I want to say to start, to kick things off. We're mobile. We need to be mobile. I hope the noise is not too much. You're doing work next door. I will clip this, and I'll start off with my t-shirt. Of course your opinion matters. That's as high as I want to go, because just not to me. I have to kick it off like that. So, we're mobile, everything's good, all systems go. This is awesome. We can do webinars from anywhere. We can syndicate from anywhere. Oh, I look so thin, don't I? What do you guys think of the... I'm doing a webinar, folks. Okay, what's up? This can be a bit of a downer in the beginning. I'm going to kick it off like that. I want to say welcome to what I believe is working. Yeah, you guys are there. Cool. Come in, say hi. Here we go. For this session, I can only see the webinar people. I cannot see the platforms, and we're going to try something new today, technically. So, welcome to the Sunday webinar. Are you going through hell right now? I'm going through hell. I am. Now, the topic was, if you're going through hell right now, you need to hear me out. That's the topic today. Because, folks, I'm going through hell right now. I actually am. I'm kind of on the tail end of it, but I guess what I want to say is that every time I've gone through hell, seriously, this is going to be pretty intense. Every time I've gone through hell, every time I've reached would I say rock bottom? Yeah, I guess I could say that. Every time I've reached the rock bottom of some sorts, I've broken through. I've had a breakthrough in other sorts. And the rock bottoms were temporary, but the breakthroughs I've had last forever. Now, am I even looking at the right camera? That's the right camera, but I'm looking at myself. So we're just going to deal with it. Let's get the content out here, because I've been communicating with a lot of you, actually, one-on-one. Oddly enough. I've been randomly choosing you because I have help now. Now I'm going to stay on track because I do have a flow today. And things are a little different now in my world. I'm going to start off by saying we are going through some massive system updates in Branding YOUniversity. We're having payroll issues with the connection with PayPal. I've been warned of this many moons ago, maybe 6 months ago, that PayPal will no longer connect with our payroll system. That's the case. So we're doing it manually. We're paying you manually through PayPal. We've got 700 and something of you to pay. So of you guys, affiliates. I think we've gone through about 200 so far. So some of you are behind a month. Some of you have been paid. As we're doing the, how would you say, the connection, the integration with our payroll system, there may be another step required, even if you're accepting through PayPal. We're going through that right now. So you will get manual payments. It's a little slow. Believe me, it's the one thing that I cannot stand is getting late payments. So some of you are getting paid late. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility. We should have looked into this earlier. Many of you are not even using PayPal. You're invoicing me. Keep doing so. And we're doing it manually for now. We need to take care of this right away because we're growing. We haven't stopped growing. It's kind of crazy. Now, for the people who have PayPal commissions coming through directly and are asking why you're getting this, this is because we had an offer over the past, I'm going to say 2 weeks, for a $300 offer that people paid directly through PayPal. Seems a little complicated. I'm going to keep this short, but the reason you're getting commissions is because you are tied to that person. You're their affiliate. So you may get a PayPal payment and you don't know why. That's why. We're getting the whole payroll thing settled, worked out, properly integrated. Those are the words I want to use. Okay, we got that out of the way. Now, I'm a little bit uneasy today because I'm having some massive breakthroughs. I hit rock bottom in ways that I've never hit rock bottom before in the past 2 months. Let me take a sip of my beverage. Now, they're not financial rock bottoms, that's for sure. But there is a difference about rock bottom. There is different types of rock bottoms. And if I think back to my worst rock bottoms that have served me the most, I'd say some of my worst rock bottoms in my history, being in jail was pretty rough. Some of you may or may not know that story. Yes, I did some time, a little amount of time at some point. That was rough, that was scary, that was tough, that was all that stuff. But over that period of time, I learned so much about people. Yeah, communication skills. I was forced into learning communication skills and forced into learning entrepreneurship with not the most cooperative customers. I opened a little canteen store in jail, those of you who don't know. I don't want to go into that, but that was an experience that was super hell at the beginning, but then it served me. I learned some skills in jail that have served me today, including this, yo. Just kidding. Some communication skills. See, I'm already feeling a little weird. We're going to open up today. We're going to open up a lot. Because if you are feeling like you're in hell right now, your wheels are turning, I'm going to talk personally as well. Because it's very hard to focus on financial independence if you've got all this other stuff going on. I'm really going to address that today. So is it business challenges? Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say if you're going through hell in your life, not necessarily business, we're going to address that too. But if you're going through hell in your life, why that could be a good thing, and how to channel that energy of going through hell into your business. Because let's face it, if you're financially secure and money's coming in no matter what, it's a big load off. I'd say it's the load off. Who would feel that way? Who? I don't know if you want to, who's going through hell? Hell with it. Tell me in the chat. Only well, it's on all platforms, but if you're going through hell, you don't have to put it in the chat, but go for it if you want to. Or why don't you just answer it to yourself? How about that? If you're going through hell right now in your life, not necessarily in business, if you were financially secure and you had money coming in no matter what, and that money was growing a little bit every day, would that not take a load off of the hell you're going through? It does, for sure. I'll tell you guys something right now. If I was broke, financially broke, The past 2 months would have killed me, would have crushed me. I went through hell for me, and I'm not complaining because I grew through it, and I'll explain to you how I grew. I grew way more important than financial. However, financial had to be there. Therefore, 10 minutes in, complete ramble, but I'm just going to go. It'll be under an hour. I'm going to tell you guys today why your hell will serve you if you channel it properly, and I'm going to tell you guys what you should be focusing on in your business. Very, very direct. As a matter of fact, I have a new acronym, and the new acronym will be V.A.N.S. Why don't you get a sheet of paper ready right now? Because the beginning, will the beginning be ramble? Let me see. Yeah, the beginning will be mindset. I mean, I usually don't talk about mindset. The beginning will be mindset, and then we're going to jump into the business aspect. So we're 11 minutes in. I'm going to take 10 more minutes, 15 minutes max, telling you guys about my hell. Got to do it. Got to do it. I got to tell you about my hell and how it served me, because this is where I believe many of you are going to relate. I do. And I believe this will get, if you can't get your mind right, you won't be able to apply the skills I teach you today. So, as far as the skills go, get this ready in advance. We're going to be working with a brand new acronym today. V.A.N.S. V.A.N.S. You guys like the hair, don't you? Yeah, am I growing it out? No, I just haven't been focusing on it much. Been growing it out? No, it's due for a cut. Actually, you want the truth, guys, on the hair? You gotta talk about the hair. So get this ready first. V.A.N.S. That's the business strategy we're going to talk about today. After the mindset stuff, if you're going through hell. And if you're not going through hell, hear me out here, because guys, some of you may think, who thinks I have it easy? Who thinks I had it easy? Who thinks I have it easy? Well, yeah, we'll talk. The hair is very simple. My guy retired. Joe retired. I'm doomed. I don't know where to turn. I don't let anyone touch this thing, this mane, in case you're all wondering. Okay, enough about the hair. Yeah, my guy did retire, so I'm very reluctant to let anyone else touch this masterpiece, y'all. There we go. That's the funny moment. Now we're going to go dark. We're going to go dark before we get into V.A.N.S. V.A.N.S, the 4 only things you need to worry about in business. There's not 20 million things. There's not 32 different things. There's not 12 different things. There are 4 things you need to worry about. Yeah, that's it. In order to make a solid residual income and increase your influence. Rich and famous, yo. That's what it comes down to. Rich and famous, rich and famous, rich and famous. That's it. Famous now for vanity purposes. Actually, no. I used to say maybe a little bit. Well, maybe a little bit, but not really. It's so you have more of a reach and you can influence people into doing the right thing. So financial and influential. Financial, influential, V.A.N.S. We're going to cover that. So 13 minutes in, we're going to start with hell. We're going to start with hell. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about jail, even though I just kind of mentioned it. I learned a lot through that hell. Being homeless, being homeless and starving for food was harder than jail, for sure. Being homeless was the toughest for me. What did I get out of that? Holy crap. Out of jail, I got communication skills like no other. Dealing with, I would say criminals. I guess I'm classified an ex-criminal. But dealing with people who screwed up, people who, why am I even classifying? Dealing with people. Just dealing with people on a large scale. and with no rules. There we go. That's a good way to look at it. I worked my way up to vice president in jail. Some of you may or may not know that. So I had to work my way up politically. Yes, in jail. It's a political system. I made my way up to, like, political system. Not controlled by the cops or the popo or the police or the guards. Controlled by the prisoners. I got my way up to vice president. So that's the position you want, by the way. President's too much noise. Too much, not tough enough. I'm saying that because I had to learn a lot to get up there. I worked my way up. The benefit I got when I got out of jail, dealing with people, was a breeze. Dealing with regular folk, with rules, was a breeze. So that hell brought me somewhere. It transformed me. Let's be real. I wasn't the same after jail. I was better. I was better. I was way better, day and night better with everyone. Communication skills. When I was homeless, starving, that's another example. That's not what I wanted to get into today, but I want you guys to understand, this is early on though. This isn't in the past couple of years. This is, we're going back, oh geez, we're going back 5, 6, a decade almost? Probably close to a decade. So it's a long time ago. But when I was homeless, and I couldn't even feed myself, that is the worst, when you can't eat. I had to steal to survive. So I got busted again and again and again. I shoplifted. I needed food, yo. Again, I don't want to get into that, but when I was homeless, here's what I learned from that experience. I learned my affirmations from that. Learned how to do affirmations, incantations. I'm not going to go through that, but it's something I still use today, and that serves me today. I do almost an hour of them in the morning now, every day. And it completely shapes my life. Completely. So if it weren't for being homeless, would I be getting into affirmations at that level, at that depth? Hell no. Because that's what got me out of homelessness. So it served me. That hell served me with something I still use today. Enough about that. 17 minutes in. This is bananas. But I don't seem to care much today because it's going to get very, very raw. I'm going to share with you guys when I started in this business, because some of you, who thinks I have it easy? Who thinks I had it easy to start with? I get that all the time. Marc, you're so bright, you're so smart, you're a computer programmer, you have all the advantages in the world. I get that all the time. And I didn't know what the heck. I got into network marketing. I'm a computer programmer. That's not an advantage. I'm used to being in a cubicle. I've been a programmer for 25 years. 18 years, okay? Depends how you look at it. But since I was a kid, pretty much, I was kind of a secluded little hermit-like, introvert computer programmer. It's not, network marketing is the opposite of that. You go and talk to people, okay? So, is my programming helping me nowadays? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now it's coming into play. But it wasn't an advantage. I'm going to tell you guys the hell I went through. My disadvantages when I started in this industry, which was not online marketing or personal branding. It was network marketing. So maybe if you're in that spot, or maybe you don't have it as bad, maybe you're not in network marketing. I'm going to say these quick because I find that I'm getting a lot of love from you guys. I'm going to start here. I'm going to start treating you guys like friends. I was talking to a friend 2 weeks ago about what I do, and this person's already crushing it. And it's because I was less of a teacher, and more of a friend. Does that make sense? I get a lot of people tell me, I like watching you, Marc, because it's like we're hanging out. I want that. So I'm going to start by saying thank you to all of you. There's too many to name. They keep coming in. Prayers for my mother. My mother just, we'll get into that in a sec. That's some of the pain I'm going through right now. My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. She went through surgery. Surgery went well. Now she's going through radiation starting next week. So I'm getting a lot of love from a lot of people. People I know from online, and complete strangers. Complete strangers. I'm sorry, but what you're saying, the way you're talking to me and the way I can communicate with some of you back. There's a lot coming in, guys. I appreciate it. I love you all. But the communication is like, I feel like I'm your friend. I do. So instead of being like the teacher on his soapbox, I'm still going to do that because I know what to do. I know how to create financial freedom, but I'm also going to be more of like a friend-like type person. So with that being said, let me share a little bit more about myself. Some of you may not like it. Actually, a lot of you won't like it at all. Newsflash, I'm not perfect. Did you guys know that? Contrary to popular belief, I ain't perfect, yo. So when I started, I'll give you guys a couple of my challenges and why they made me stronger and why they serve me today. The topic, in fact, is if you're going through hell right now, you need to hear me out now. When I started in this business, network marketing, we're going to go back 5 years now. It's been 5 years. What were my challenges? Number one, a lot of you don't know this. I lost my driver's license. I lost my driver's license for over almost 4 years. Nobody knows that. This is new. This is new information. Network marketing, you have to meet people. You have to get places. You have to talk to people. I wasn't doing online marketing. I was just selling a V.A.N.S milkshake, protein shake. How am I going to do that? I wasn't even taking online stuff. How am I going to start spamming people? Which I did. I had to learn fast on how to take the bus or the train or use the Soulsmobile, my feet, to get places and meet people locally. Not having a driver's license was for the first 3 years. I just recently got it back 1.5 years ago. A lot of people don't know this. This was a huge disadvantage. What did it make me? How did that serve me? I forced myself into learning non-online tools. No, I learned myself into using online tools. I was forced into using online tools. I was forced into getting from point A to point B without any excuses, without a vehicle, without use of a vehicle. Uber came along down the road, but Uber wasn't big back then. Would I cab it? I would cab it, but when I was starting out, I was broke. That's one massive disadvantage. How did that serve me? That it just shattered my excuses of getting from point A to point B. That's one challenge. That's one hell I went through that served me. So if you have a vehicle, if you have a driver's license, you're already ahead of the game. This is how I got to my first $150,000 a year in this game in network marketing by having no driver's license. There's another thing. For the first year of this, you guys don't know this either, I was still under house arrest. There you go. You want the raw mark? You got the raw mark. It's 5 years ago. I was still in my probationary period, I guess you can say. So I was under house arrest. I could only leave if I went to a JOB. Then I could leave the house for that time, come back from my JOB, and I had to be in the compound called home. That's two things right now that you guys probably definitely did not know about me. Is that a challenge when you're trying to build a part-time business? Is that hell? Goddamn right it is. What am I going to do? Email, spam people, which I did. Once again, that was hell that I had to go through. And I'm not bragging by saying I am the best because I figured it out without talking to actual physical people much. I'm telling you this because if you're going through hell, I don't know if you're going through that level of challenges, those levels of challenges. What did it help me do? Well, now it really forced me into figuring out online stuff. Prospecting online, which is my best skill today. I don't have to talk to anyone, but it forced me into that direction. If I wasn't under house arrest and did not have no driver's license, I would have just met people. I'd probably still be going to Starbucks today. Hi, would you like to meet for coffee? Coffee. Would you like to meet for, want me for coffee? I got something I want to share with you. I'd still be doing that. I'd probably be still saying, like, do you keep your options open in terms of making any money outside of what you're currently doing in your blank profession? So much has served me by going through these hells. That makes sense? Look at yourself. Look at your situation. Are you going through hells like that? I'm going to go for another one. Here's another big one. I was forced into entrepreneurship, kind of pushed into it, and forced to do it. Because I've always dabbled, but I've never gone all in. You know what made me go all in? Here we go. More bad Marc coming out. I'm cleaning up my act. My act is pretty damn clean right now. And there's something very special in releasing it to my closest friends, which will be, by the time Thursday hits, 25,000, maybe 30,000 of my closest friends will see this. So there we go. It's kind of weight off my shoulders. Number 3, when I started, criminal record. My pardon was in progress, which is just clear now, by the way. This is why I'm traveling a lot. This is why we have a mobile setup. This is why we're doing this mobily, so I can do it from anywhere in the world now. I'm going to do it from Cuba. I'm probably going to Cuba in a month, okay, guys? But it's okay. We're going to get to that. We'll get to that later. Wouldn't it be cool to broadcast from Cuba? So why did I go there? Oh, because my pardons came in, we're good. I can travel now. Yes. But that sucker was hard to get. That sucker took a long time. My criminal record cut out about 90%. No. 75%. We'll go, it's about 75%. It cut off my opportunities to get a job in what I was doing as a computer programmer. I was a security guy, man. I programmed. I worked on government systems. I needed secret clearance to get these contracts. And all of a sudden, I don't have that. I had no choice. I either worked for a private company, which I did. I had to, and I was that good that I could still get those jobs. But that's a hell of a challenge, guys. If you're in my field, you're a security guy, you're a computer programmer, you work on high security databases, and you have a criminal record. If you're asking why I had a criminal record, it was never anything ill intent. I stole to eat. We're going to keep it at that. I had to survive. I was in survival mode. How did I end up in that homeless, needing to eat starvation mode? Drugs and alcohol along the way. My father's death. Check out my story. That's it. You can go look at my story on the Wealthy Trainer business page. It's right there. You just go story. I think it's there. About. We'll leave that at that. It's because people are asking, am I dealing with a criminal? X. And not for the wrong reasons. We'll leave that at that. Now, this is really raw. I'm feeling like, inside of me, I'm like, should I be doing this? Should I be saying this? But it's like, I'm letting it out and maybe helping some of you by saying, well, at least I don't have those challenges. That's my intent. That's my goal here. Okay? Criminal record, I mean, it's almost like God pushed me into being an entrepreneur by teaching me a lesson. Hey, I would definitely probably I'd probably still be in a cubicle today. Just saying, working for somebody else. That thought is disturbing to me. Working for somebody else. That thought is disturbing to me now. Okay. So now, I got my pardon, I got my license back. Those are those challenges when I started. In case you're in that situation, or better. Now you may have it worse. I'm going to talk about now. Why I just went through hell in the past 2 months. Now, was this worse than being homeless, going to jail, not having a driver's license, being under house arrest, having a criminal record? Was this worse? Probably nothing was worse than starving, like being hungry. No, that was the worst for sure. But all the other stuff, this stuff was a different kind of rock bottom I've hit in the past 2 months. It comes down to, it caused me to relapse, guys. I relapsed, by the way. couple of months ago. I relapsed on drugs and alcohol. I'm back on track though. That's it. That's it, as I say. I'm not perfect, but right now it's like I'm stronger than ever. Believe me or don't. I'm telling you because that's how I feel, okay? I did relapse because of two things. Two things hit me freaking hard. And I was going through hell. I almost let everything go. I did let everything go for a month. Thank God I got residual income and it everything kept working, but the bridge was unstable for that period of time. I went through mom getting cancer. That screwed me up bad. Would that be the hardest? That was probably the hardest thing for me, aside from starving in the street in my life. Mom getting cancer, mom having cancer. Will I touch on that right now? How has that served me? Well, it's between that and a breakup. Go figure. A breakup. Should I get into that? I'm not going to go into that too much, but that really took a friggin' toll on me. If you were to ask me, it was like a kind of a new relationship. I'm not going to get into that. But the loss of love, because I was in love, this was it. I was going all in. And the ending of that screwed me up bad. Bad. So the combination of mom's cancer and the breakup, was tornado meets a volcano. It broke me. It absolutely broke me. So that's the hell I've been going through. How did that serve me? Well, this was hard to explain. I'm back now. Am I over the breakup? No, I'm not over the breakup, but that's good. I'm past that point now. I've moved on and I'm doing good. Mom's cancer. She's going through radiation now. Surgery was successful. Thank you for all your prayers. I love you all the love emails, all the love messages. Mom had 2 tumors removed from her right breast, and that was successful. And then they actually decreased her other side, her other breast, for cosmetic purposes. Since you're curious, if you're curious, so there's a lot of stuff going on there, and it was very low risk, very successful. It was only stage 2. What else can I tell you? She's been back for about a week now, a week and a half, exactly a week and a half. So things are well. She's doing everything like before. She's a trooper. Even though it's low risk, it's your mother. It's my mother. It's not the same. If it's your mother, then it's high risk to you. You know what I mean? So that screwed me up pretty bad. She's going through radiation next week. Enough about that. There we go. Those are the hells I've been going through. How did that make me stronger? I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. I'll tell you one thing. The breakup made me less susceptible to falling for a girl again. A lot less. My relationship meter is like, it's on. I don't want it anymore. I really don't want it. Too painful. So it's made me stronger in that way because, well, I don't know if that's stronger. I don't know how some of you would classify it, but I've been doing the stuff I've been working on and the breakthroughs I've been having work-wise, financially-wise. I'm going to 10x my income because there's no, when I say there's no distractions from the ladies, that's not true. There's always going to be distractions by the ladies, but I'm no longer open to getting into a relationship. So having that off my table made me stronger, I wasn't as strong as I thought. I fell for one. So is that a good thing or a bad thing to you? To me, it's a good thing. So that hell of the breakup and that whole, there was good moments, obviously, but that whole hell of the breakup made me stronger because now my guards are up more and it's one less thing to worry about. I could focus on money and helping you guys. I don't know if that makes sense. It may seem kind of cold, but it's serving me. My mom's cancer. That that just strengthened my whole life is too short crap stuff. It's not crap stuff, but people always say, life is so short, why don't you take action? Life is too short, why don't you take... It's easy to say, but when someone near and dear to you almost, I don't want to use those words, has cancer. For me, that was a wake-up call. I got my first one when my dad had a massive heart attack. Now this one with my mother, I was like, this is it. All in, buddy. Put your nose to the grind and get that $10 million a year. You've been dancing around that for 2 years now. I'm going to hit 8 figures. Now I'm going to hit 8 figures. So those hells have helped me break through. Make sense? So ask yourself this. Is it really that bad in your world now? If it is, look for that silver lining. It will show up. It will show up. There are silver linings. There are breakthroughs in every hell. I will not be Oprah. I will not be Dr. Phil. If you've had worse situations than mine, I ain't no shrink. I ain't no psychologist. Yeah, psychologist. I mean, it's not my profession. So if you've had it worse than me, maybe this is not, I'm just trying to help people in general here, okay? I am no shrink. I am no psychologist. Okay, disclaimer in case you thought I was. Okay, I've got an angry fire inside, guys. Get angry. It's okay to get angry if it's for the right reasons. 36 minutes in, we're going to cruise into this nicely. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to rewatch this. But this is, this right now is actually, it's rendering. It's rendering. I'm going to explain how this works after at the end. This live, because we're on a webinar, we're also on the platforms. This live right here is rendering itself. So once I'm done, I can loop it. You know what I mean? I program that. That doesn't exist. This is not software. I program this. So maybe I'll sell it. I have another arm to my entrepreneurial empire. It'll be a software company because this is super powerful. You can do a live and then you could loop it afterwards. The actual live as you're doing it, it may take a few seconds to, no, because it's rendering right now. This is off topic, this is off topic. In other words, if you're tuning in live, stick around because this live is going to loop itself afterwards and then as many times as I want. That's a little software I've programmed. They sell it. It's powerful stuff. I can explain to you why. I'll save it for the sales page of the software. How about that? Cheers. Okay. So the fire inside that I've got, I'm pissed off, I'm angry. I'm pissed off, I'm angry. Yeah, I'm angry. I didn't want to break up. I didn't want my mom to get cancer. Pissed me off. So I've channeled that energy into my work. Okay? What have I accomplished by this? I've accomplished, I'm going to close that door, guys. This is way too loud. Give me a sec. You hear them? Way too loud. Door's open. 1 sec. I'll let it roll. Just let me shut that door. That better? I think that's better. Here we go. Holy moly, this is it's a pretty crazy webinar. Did you get more than you bargained for? Did you get more than you bargained for? Believe me, there's much more I must reveal about myself in the future. You think that's intense? It gets worse, but not today. I think we've had enough for today. So, what has this fire inside done for me? The hell I'm going through right now? I've channeled my anger because it is anger. Let's face it. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's anger. I was angry because of the breakup and because of mom's cancer. But I've channeled it and it's going to serve me forever because I've, in business sense, I've hired 2 people. Stephanie and Jimmy. Stephanie does operations, development, and overall support. If you have any questions for me, you want to get in touch with me, we'll talk about this real quick. Stephanie will be the first line of defense. She will take your message and point, guide, and direct you in the right direction. So it'll either go to Jimmy, or it'll come to me, or she'll handle it herself. Stephanie's a programmer. If you have any login issues, any coding issues, any website issues with Branding University, she'll take care of it. She's a programmer. She has access to all the data, all the accounts, all the financial stuff. She's got you. Operations development support. Development is in programming. Stephanie. Jimmy is design, and he's our videography guy. So the jobs that are being, those of you that are being serviced, many of you have orders. Jimmy's working on your videos. I hope you like the finished product. It's insane, isn't it? The guy's one of the best designers, videographers in the world that I've seen, and I've been in this business for a while. So some of you have Jimmy for free for as long as you want. Congratulations. Those of you who did the Immortal content order, who placed your order a while back, you could be working with Jimmy for a year or more. There is no time limit for that. So with the help of these two fine folks, that's only 2 employees, I did this after rock bottom. Because when I came back from disappearing for a month when I found out Mom had cancer, and I was kind of going through the breakup at the same time, I unplugged. I detached myself kind of from society a little bit and all my businesses. And when I came back, I was screwed. I'm like, I've always wanted to get people on staff, but now I have to do it because I was so behind. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. I went through that hell. That came out of it. Make sense? That's one thing. Second, I'll talk about support right now. If you guys want to get in touch with me, go to the Facebook business page, The Wealthy Trainer. Just type that in the search bar. The Wealthy Trainer. You'll see my cartoon face. That's where you send a message. You click send message. It'll say, type in get started, because you're going to go into my list, of course. Of course, we're marketers. You'll go into my chat bot, and then you have open communication. You only have to do that once. Stephanie will respond and guide you in the right direction. If you are contacting me through, well, any other social media, Stephanie is getting plugged into all that too. So LinkedIn, Instagram, that's all going to eventually go through the same route or same process. Stephanie will be the first line of defense. For now, she's swamped. I'm friggin' famous, yo. No, I'm famous. I'm not famous, but I'm like, there's a lot of, I got a big audience. Overall now we're at, I think it's 900,000 in total. We're going to talk about that in a second. We'll talk about that in your audience. That's A, by the way, in a second. How long have we been on? Okay, we got to move. Well, we got to move. I'm just saying it how I'm saying it. Support staff, that's how you get in touch with me through the Wealthy Trainer page. If you contact me on my Facebook profile, it's not an instant autoresponder, but we launch a responder every now and again because it's tricky. You can't really put a chat bot on your personal Facebook. So if you contact me in my personal Facebook, you will get a message whenever we click that button that will say, contact me on my Wealthy Trainer page, okay? So whether you're my friend or not, even childhood friends, you'll probably have to go through that process until I identify you and you ask for Marc. Then I go through my messages of the people that went through the Wealthy Trainer page, through Stephanie, and asked for Marc. And she cannot see our threads in my personal Facebook, so don't worry about that. Just say, I want to talk to Marc. This is just for Marc. I'll get them. Then I may be able to connect right through my personal Facebook. I said a lot there. It's just people feel it's impersonal. Just wait. Just wait. You think it's impersonal? Just wait. Get yourself 1 million followers, like I mean on your list. Do that. Then tell me it's impersonal. You have no choice, yo. So I'm adding people as my special contacts, like family and stuff, and I'm adding you one by one as I connect with you. I'm sorry, it's the only way I can manage it. That is a blessing in disguise. Okay, next thing, better system core for Branding University, taking care of all the payroll stuff for global empire-like growth, empire growth. So the better launch as well. So what's going on in Branding University? A couple of things. There's a lot of things happening in the new relaunch in a couple of months, which was originally planned for August. Let me talk to you about it right now, real quick. Were these things in the works? They were, but they're turning out better than originally planned. For example, the new Platinum Partner blogs. Everybody needs a blog. Everybody needs a blog. Whether you're a home business entrepreneur, small business owner, entrepreneur, any kind of entrepreneur whatsoever, anybody really needs a blog. Even if you're an individual looking for a job, you almost need your own blog. Resume style blog. You need a blog. Blogs are hot. Blogs are complex. Blogs are complicated. I still fight with WordPress all the time. Therefore, Platinum Partners will have fully customizable blogs that look like the best blogs in the world. We got the best designer, Jimmy, on it right now. These will look like the corporate blogs you see online, except you won't need WordPress. You log into your back office, you update a couple of fields and push update. That's awesome. That's groundbreaking. Everybody wants a blog. Nobody wants to put in all the WordPress plugins, even me. Even me. My blog is down right now. There's a reason for it, okay? So that's going to be unparalleled in the industry. Just that blog. All Platinum Partners get it. What pushed me to be a perfectionist there, once again, I'm looking at all the details. I spared my time with support. I'm focusing on the important stuff. Okay? So that's kind of like because of the hell I went through. I hate to say it, guys. Number 2, onboarding videos throughout the site. I'm telling you guys what's coming out in the new launch. Onboarding videos throughout the site. We always had that as the plan. It's just going to make better conversions for the affiliates. Because when people go to Branding University, there's really nowhere to go. There's no guidance. We're going to have that in place. Tuesday live onboarding sessions. There was a time before my breakdown where I was going to automate these. I'm not going to automate it. We're going to have people live every Tuesday. That's the day I'm picking right now. Doing live onboarding sessions, how to get started in the university, how to set up your account, how to set up your blog, how to start blocking people to you, how to create your videos, how to get started and make money and build your influence, build your audience. Okay? We're going to have people doing it live so you can do QA for free every Tuesday. It wasn't going to be live for a while. But once again, I'm looking at those details because I'm angry. I will accept nothing less than perfection now. Okay? Automated webinars. That wasn't in the cards originally for the original launch. Now it is. Automated webinars. To make a long story short, it's a webinar that you can invite to, get tagged. People will be tagged to you when they show up on the webinar, and that webinar sells. And that automated webinar will sell Platinum Partnerships for you and lock students to you all the time. Full-time automated webinar, which means it's called just in time, which means if you invite people to a webinar starting soon, they're going to click your link, be tagged to you, they're going to show up and it'll say, the webinar starts in 15 minutes. What a coinky-dink. But it ain't no coinky-dink coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. It's programmed that way to read their system clock, wherever they are in the world, and adjust it. So they're like, oh, perfect. And the just-in-time webinars are the most successful because people don't like to book block times in their future week or whatever. If they're on the web, they're ready now. Get them now. So that's going to be available too in the new launch. We're talking 2 months before the new launch. These are things that have to do with me being angry and wanting nothing but the best for this company. Okay? 6 new mini courses, 2 new paid courses. Now here's a big one. Here's a big one. How would you guys like Platinum Partners? How would you guys like to have lead pages? Just the page, where you customize just the page to get a name and an email. How would you guys like that? It looks like we're going to implement that because I want to be the best. I want us to be the best. Branding University. I want us to be the best. I want us to be the industry standard. We will be. We will. We're going to dominate the personal branding space. And again, that's because I'm pissed off, because I'm angry, because of the hell I've gone through. I will accept nothing less than perfection and dominating now. That's it. Period. Period. So, lead pages, we're going to have them, I'm pretty sure. I want to talk about this really quickly. ClickFunnels, guys. You guys know ClickFunnels? Are you familiar with my friend Russell Brunson? Are you familiar with ClickFunnels? My boy Russell Brunson, my good friend, you know, we were just chilling out the other day. He's not my friend. He's my friend in my mind because I follow him closely. And we will be friends because, I mean, I don't know. I got to go to an event and collect one of those awards there, you know, ClickFunnels awards. Stay on track, Marc. Take a sip of this. Building the design of those funnels is not the most valuable part, okay? ClickFunnels is a funnel system that I use. Of course I use it. So all my funnels are built like that. My individual funnels. I've always thought about using some of those designs and bringing them in Branding University just because they work and they're beautiful. And I got a designer, I got Jimmy. I go, Jimmy, create that funnel for all platinum partners. He'll just do it. He'll do the graphics, he'll do all that stuff. It's just colors. And will it be modifiable? Not to the point like ClickFunnels, but it'll be pretty damn close. You won't be able to tell a ClickFunnels page from a platinum partner capture page or squeeze page, okay? Who would like that? Of course we'd like that. But there's something that I missed. I go, that's not where the real power is. The real power of ClickFunnels is because they got so many funnels running, I don't know, 75,000 members all the time. It's $300 a month for ClickFunnels. I want to give you guys some of those funnels for free, platinum partners, so you don't have to dish out that money. Now, here's where the real power of ClickFunnels is. Because they do so many rigorous tests, they know which ones work the best. The research is already done. I know the red one with the 2 yellow bells works better than the blue one with the status bar. I know that because ClickFunnels tested it for me. So, where am I going with this? I have the insight, because I got the biggest ClickFunnels account you could get, 300. Over the year, I'm paying, I don't know, a couple of grand for sure. For sure. I got everything. Everything that ClickFunnels offers, I have. All the enterprise little courses, all that stuff. So I have the insight of the best performing funnels. What am I going to do? I'm going to replicate those and bring them to the platinum partners. No research. Just market that funnel. And there you have it. You get emails. Your conversions will be 10x, 100x. When ClickFunnels tests all those funnels and I get to see what the best ones are without having to do the legwork myself or the research, I'm bringing that to you. That's another level of detail and perfectionism I'm bringing to the table. So, there we have it. That is what has benefited me by going through my current hell. I got angry. I got pissed off. I hit a mental rock bottom, and I'm coming back stronger than ever, yo. Okay? So, let's talk about you. Let's talk about you right now. What if you're going through hell? What are you going to do at this moment in time? Let's take care of your finances, shall we? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down with the V.A.N.S? Who's down with the V.A.N.S? Let's go through this quick because I'm going to tell you the 4 things you need after my 4 years of online marketing, 3 years of personal branding, 4 years of online marketing, personal branding. Before that was only network marketing. I'm going to guide you to 4 things you need to master. 4 things. I'll do like Ty Lopez. Stick around and I'll share with you 4 things you need to master in order to be rich and famous. Okay? Rich and famous. financially wealthy, and influential. Okay? V.A.N.S. What do you think V is? I can see you guys here, eh? I can see my webinar peeps. What do you think V is? Outgoing value. V is value. You should write this down and keep this on your board. Value. Are we right side up? Yeah, I think we are. Value is outgoing. How would I put this? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do an arrow like this. Value in your niche is outgoing. It's kind of a loose. Oh yeah, you know what? We'll do it like this. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Marketplace. How do you do that? You do that through value videos that are helping people with the problem they're having in your niche. How do you learn how to do that? Go to Branding University. I'm actually going to guide you to 2 specific free trainings, okay guys? After I'm done my little spiel on why V.A.N.S is important. V, focus on getting content out in the marketplace in your niche. That's V. A, what's A? Can anyone guess? A is the most important one actually, but you need all the other 3. V.A.N.S. You need V.A.N.S to, you need them all. You need them all. What is A? It's your friggin' audience, folks. Audience. You got to focus. An audience goes like this. It's coming in from the marketplace. So look at how he drew this out here. That's the marketplace. Value is going out to the marketplace. Your audience members are coming in from the marketplace. That's your exchange right there, okay? That's your exchange. You guys with me? Got to focus on those 2 things. We teach you how. I'm going to guide you to 2 free trainings that will do that in just a sec. What is N? Nurture. You must nurture your audience members all the time or they will leave. If you don't continue to feed those hungry lions, they will go elsewhere. Nurture. N is nurture. So if you provide value, you accumulate audience, provide value all the time regularly. They'll bring you audience members regularly. And you nurture these people so they don't go anywhere. Are you with me? You with me? It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what business you're in. I don't care if you're a personal trainer, if you're a candle maker, if you teach people how to do the breaststroke, if you're a swimming instructor. It does not matter. You're going to have to sell something at the end of the day, and that's what S is. Sales. This is V.A.N.S, guys. Provide outgoing value. A is add to your audience daily, all the time, continuously add. N is always nurture your audience. And sales, S is sales. You will be selling to your audience. Should I go into details here? No, the training will do that. What happens is when you provide initial value, that's called acquisition content. This is called nurture content. Acquisition content gets people into your audience. Once they're in there, you provide them regularly with nurture content. Keep them happy. Keep giving them value. Then every 7 times you do this, boom, you pitch them. Boom, you pitch them. 7 free values, boom, you pitch them. This is always free value filling in your audience. Do you guys see how that works together? Did I illustrate? I should have, as if I don't have enough whiteboards, should have used that, but I'm comfortable. You guys with me? Does that all make sense? Now, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of examples of how this is everything. I have an audience. Oh, by the way, guys, please listen to me right now. Listen to me carefully. Those of you who have the $500 Immortal Content course, treat that with your life. I'm doing a Donald Trump. Treat that with your life. It's fantastic. Treat it with your life. That's the game changer. As a side note for audience building. Who was on the Immortal Content Bootcamp? There wasn't a lot of you. 100. God, I can't believe it. God, you guys missed out. Now it's $500. You could have got that course for $71. I'm just saying. Now, why is that course so valuable? That course, that way of wrapping up a video, that whole course, that whole bootcamp, that course teaches you how to create videos that add to your audience every single day for free. We started that bootcamp about a month ago, right guys? Those of you who were there a month and a half ago, I created a brand new audience. We call it the You audience. That audience is now about to break 100,000 people, yo. In 1 month, a month and a half, for free. Yeah. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's the best thing I've ever come up with. Did I come up with it? Yeah, did I come up with it? I took stuff that was already working, I glued it together, I connected some dots, and they went, poof, magic. It's friggin' magic. And how long will this be? Well, it'll last forever because, not forever, how long can we capitalize on this strategy? I don't know. I don't know. It's a blue ocean right now. It's not a red ocean yet. Not everyone's doing it. And not everyone will do it. I've never seen a course that teaches this yet. It's the only course. If you don't have Immortal Content, pick it up for friggin' $500. It'll be the best $500 you ever spent. Even better, do you want it for free? Stick around, I'll give it to you for free. Stick around, give me 5 more minutes. Okay, I will give it to you for free. Now, does an audience matter? Well, let me tell you this. I just marketed to one segment of my audience the other day because I wanted a cash injection. You can print money with your own audience. You're nurturing them, they know, like, and trust you. You can print money. I'm not going to talk about segmentation, so let's just say this went out to about 100,000 people, this specific campaign. It wasn't a campaign, it was an email. Last Thursday, I needed an extra 50 grand because I was a little behind. A little behind. I need to make 10,000 per day now. I don't know if you guys know that. My new minimum, my new target is $10,000 days. I remember when my target was $1,000 days. I'm like, if I can make $1,000 every single day, I'll be laughing all the way to the El Banco. And at the time, yes. But then what happens is, once you break 1,000 a day, you struggle to get there, you grind, but then you pick up little shortcuts, then 1,000 a day becomes easy, and you're like, wow, let's push again. Because whatever you're struggling to make right now will become easy. It's just the way it is. Then you increase it, that'll be hard, then that'll become easy. So right now I'm struggling to make 10 grand a day, but it's becoming easier. So what happens is if I fall behind, the reason I'm doing that, guys, is pretty simple. I'm multiple 7 figures now. Yes, I make several $1 million per year. It sounds still weird to say because it's happening fast, but it's because I push myself that way. Why am I saying this? Because if my audience is growing every single day and I push a button with an offer today or in 3 months from now, I'm pushing the same button, same offer, but I'm making more money because I have more audience members. Do you guys understand the value of building your audience every single day? I hope so. I was behind a little bit. I wasn't making 10 grand consistently over the past week every day. Like one day it was like 7 grand. Ooh, poor me. I know, I'm not saying it for that. I'm pushing myself. I'm pissed off. I'm pushing myself. I need 10 million a year now. That's just the way it is. That's the way I am. This is nothing, don't get it twisted. It's just, I'm a go-getter, man. I gotta grow or I'll die, and I want to grow. So, and I want to teach you guys how to do this, which is what I'm doing. Just do what I teach. Teach what I teach. Twit. Whole other topic. I decided to accept 200 more people on a $300 offer on Thursday, I believe it was. By Friday, we filled up those 200 people at a $300 offer. What is that? That's an extra 60 grand. So that it helps me catch up. It's a cash injection. Those cash injections, when you have an audience, you do them whenever you want. I stopped. I think we stopped it at 200. We said 200, we did 200. Heck, do I want to open it up to 200 more tomorrow? That's up to me. That's the value of an audience. Does that make sense, guys? Another thing is, because I can observe my audience and see where they're having trouble and hiccups, where they're stuck, I can unstick them with a special ebook or course for $7 and push that button again to my audience, because I know the majority of them are struggling with that. I could say some names. The big time marketers do this all the time. You'll get an offer from them. You're like, oh, it's only $7. But how big is their audience? If they've got 1 million people in their audience, they're printing hundreds of thousands of dollars whenever they want. So, well, when I do that, I print money too. And I've got almost 900,000. If you combine everything, I'm trying to, let me get this word right, amalgamate them all into my list, because you know they're scattered on all platforms. Trying to get them all in one central repository. So, is an audience important? Is it important for you to work on your A? And how do you fill up your A? With V. Once you got this working, this cycle, output value to marketplace, collect audience members from the marketplace, then you just feed them. The nurturing is not much more effort, because whether you're nurturing 10 people or 1 million people, it's the same nurture and the same sales. This stays the same. So this is why this cycle's got to keep going, okay, guys? This has to grow all the time, all the time. Are you with me? And another thing is, 2 years ago, I don't know if some of you remember, I sold a Tony Robbins book to 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, Awaken the Giant Within. Do you guys remember when I sold that? I had a commission. It was an affiliate link on a book. All I did was I talked about the book on a webinar, and then I said, you got to get this book. It's invaluable to any entrepreneur. And this was just, I had a small audience back then. How many audience members did I have? Oh shoot, I think I had like, 10,000, that's it, 12,000, that's it. That's all my audience was. Gives you something to work for. I sold that book on a webinar and I threw in a bonus, like you should do in a webinar. I'll share with you a video of my takeaways, my personal takeaways, blah, blah, blah. And I made money. What did I make? I made, I think, $3,000 the first webinar. So I did it again, and I did it again, and I did it again, because some of you may or may not know the follow-up. Most people only make the purchase after you show them the thing after 6 or 7 exposures. So I just kept doing it, more and more and more sales to the same audience, right? And that brought in over 20 grand. I was like, holy schnutz. I said, schnutz, it's because of my audience. Okay, you guys with me? V.A.N.S. That's what I would do if you're going through hell right now. Get angry and start working on these 4 things. Now here is where we've been on for a while. We almost filled up the hour, but it's okay. I'm going to extend my offer like I just mentioned. I'm going to extend my offer. I'm going to give you guys an offer right now, but I'm going to plug it in. Before I do that, I want to guide you to 2 free courses. So I'm going to share my screen, 2 free courses that will help you accomplish this, guys. Branding University is my brain dump. Yeah, you may not live my lifestyle, but you want my finances, believe me. If you don't think it's important to have a lot of money, well, this is not the webinar for you. Get past that. I'm not here today to tell you that it is important. That's not my job today. I'll save that for another day. But it is important. If you don't need all that money, donate the money. Give it to charities. It's important to be filthy rich. It's super important. I don't want to get into this debate today in case it's a debate and saying money isn't everything. I'm not interested in that debate today. We'll save that for another day. But it is everything. Sorry. That just opened up a can of worms. I'll get some hate for that, I'm sure. So, with that being said, my brain dump is going to be all delivered in the university. There you have it. Branding YOUniversity. Get in there. Take the free courses. I'm going to point you to 2 free courses right now. I can share my screen from this. This is super cool. I got to do it with my finger though. So I have no mouse, but it'll look all the same. This should go flawlessly. Then after that, I'm going to give you guys an offer to come in as platinum partners. I'm not going to do the pitch right now. I already filmed the pitch. I'm going to give you an offer to, let's just leave it this way, an irresistible offer to lock arms with me and the university for a full year for 1 payment. Yeah, and you will have options, guys. If you can't afford the payment, but you want in, to me, this seems so obvious. It just does. To anyone who's even considering starting their own business or has their own business or is selling anything, someone else's stuff, it doesn't matter. You still want to build your audience. You still want to provide content, provide value, build your audience, nurture that audience, and then make those sales. It's V.A.N.S, V.A.N.S, the acronym of the day. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to, how would I say, encourage you. I'm going to show you the 2 courses you should get. Actually, the courses are called Perfecting the Shot versus doing slam dunks. Don't think you could do slam dunks and have award-winning webinars right off the bat. You need to perfect the basics. You need to work on the basics. The basics will make you several $100,000 per year. Then the slam dunks will make you $1 million a year. But you need to perfect the basics. Fundamentals. That's the first training. I'll guide you to it in a sec. And the other one is, if I had to start over, what would I do? This was an awesome training I did probably 6 months ago. Actually, as a matter of fact, probably exactly 6 months ago. I'll guide you to that training. Those 2 trainings are free. You don't need to spend a dime, and it's going to make your mind go, I promise you. If it doesn't make your mind go, I don't even believe, you should say this. I didn't even know this world existed before. I'm in a world, guys, I'm blessed. And you are blessed too, because you're here on this ride with me. Who makes millions of dollars? Like, I'm going to Cuba. Who does that? We do. We do. We can do that. And we can teach others to do the same. Okay? It's all, Branding University is made that way, so you bring people in. So, with that being said, guys, like I mentioned in the beginning, payroll is getting taken care of. Be patient. We just have to integrate with the new system. PayPal will still work. There'll just be a step in between. We're figuring that out now. Right now, we're paying you guys manually. I said that in the beginning of this webinar. And now what I'm going to do, we're going to test something. We're going to test the looping process. But right now, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you those 2 trainings you need to take. And then I'm going to throw you the offer. Where are you in your life right now? Where are you in your life? I need success stories. I need big ones. I need millionaires under my belt. I have none. None of you hit $1 million yet. This will make it happen. We got 200 brand new platinum partners on Thursday and Friday. We got almost 1,000 before that. For the relaunch, I want to have thousands. I want to have 2, 3. I'd like to have 5,000. We won't hit that, but it'd be nice to have at least a couple, 3,000 solid platinum partners locked in for the year. Because a month or 2 is not enough. This offer I'm going to give you is going to lock you in for a year for 1 low payment of, get ready, I'm throwing in the offer. So let's go. Let's plug in and let's see if this works. Let me know in the chat, please. We're completely mobile right now. I love it. Anything else I want to say? No, I think we're good to go. Let me share my screen with my finger. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Okay, I'm going to try using my finger here. Does this work? It's working. It's working. Okay, guys. This will be a little different because I got to... Do I have to type anything in? I don't think so. Not right now. Okay. So, yeah. We'll do this quick. 2 courses that you need to take within Branding YOU. I can't really, I don't have a mouse pointer, but Branding University up there. You see it? So just go to Branding YOUniversity.com and register for a free student account if you don't have one. Now, something just crossed my mind. Many of you don't have the training vault, okay? So here's how you get there. So let me tap on all courses. Once you are in your account, it's a free account. These courses, I believe, are both free. I said 2 courses. So let's go here. I'm going to go into Training Vault for now, but I believe, because a lot of you are Platinum partners, I mean, we've got, right now, I think we broke, but we have a lot. Who's a Platinum partner here? Raise your hand. If you're not, I'm going to throw you an offer you can't refuse after this. I'm going to plug in the offer. Today will be the last day. Actually, Monday. Tomorrow at midnight will be the last day to take my 1-year offer. Now, before I plug in the offer, before you get into the offer, or take the offer now is what I say, but let's go and take a look at the 2 courses. Guys, and gals, please take this seriously. These are 2 courses that they will change your life. I mean, there's no buts about it. Just 2 courses. So I'm going to go to all courses up here. I don't have a pointer, but you see up here there? See, there we go. It's kind of weird. Selecting there. See, I just kind of selected it. I'm going to tap it now. All courses. I'm going to go to all courses, okay? Now I'm going to go, you see under courses, I prefer with a pointer actually. Will this work? No. So all courses, if you go to paid courses, that's where the Training Vault is, right? No, webinars. Perfect. See webinars up here? I'm tapping it. Webinars. Here you have webinar replays and the Training Vault. Now, the webinar replays are the last 5 webinars we've had, and I believe the course is still there. First thing I want to do is, those of you who have the Training Vault, please get used to going in the Training Vault. Those of you who take the offer today, you're getting the Training Vault unlocked for life. That's every training we do. We're up to 119 lessons now, 119 trainings, as you will see in my offer in a second. Let me tap that. Is that unlocked on this account? It is, okay. So if it's not unlocked, you have to pay $197. But before you do that, just bear with me here. If you have the Training Vault, go to Resume Course. And in here, okay, let me pause here. There we go. Okay, so now if you look in the left-hand sidebar, you will see all of the trainings we have. You see this? Perfecting the affiliate shot before the slam dunk. You click on Webinar Overview. There it is. This training, guys, is mastering the fundamentals. This is what you need to do before you start doing slam dunks. It's just the way it is. You can easily get to a couple of 100,000 per year, multiple 6-figure, by just perfecting the shot. Okay? That training is one of my favorites, but people get impatient. They want $1 million tomorrow. I don't know how to do that, guys. You got to perfect the shot. This is the training for that. It's amazing. I love it. I love this training. A lot of people say it's too basic. It's too simple. My question is, are you doing it? How many shots are you taking per day? Okay? You can spend 2 hours a day taking shots and you will get rich over a year. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Take that course. Now, if you don't have the Training Vault, I believe, I'm going to go check. I believe it's still in the webinar replays for maybe 1 or 2 more weeks, because I've been slacking a little bit and leaving like 7 or 8 of the last webinars. I'll make sure to leave this one in there for a week. Let's go check on that right now. Let's go look. Let's just go look. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to webinars again. See webinars, webinar replays. Let's go see. Resume course. That's free for everyone. That should be the last 5 webinars, but you see what I've done? Do you feel I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to cut them all off. I'm going to get rid of the last 3, which is the power of testimonials will be gone. Watch me create 12 pieces of content in less than 1 hour will be gone. And if I had to start over, I would do this. See the bottom 3? They're going to be gone. But you see perfecting the affiliate shot before the slam dunk? I'm going to leave that up there for a full week. See, there's 2 parts to that webinar. That's the one I just showed you. So you don't need the training vault, but you need to consume this course within the next week because it will fall into the training vault. Clear? Got that? Everyone should watch this. I don't care what kind of business you're doing. I don't care if you're a small business owner. I don't care if you're selling someone else's product. I don't care what kind of entrepreneur you are. You need to perfect the shot, which is basically getting audience members. Really, that's what this really is. Okay? So, take this course. Enough said? Perfect. Now, I'm going to go to the training vault again. Let's go back to the training vault. Back. Do you feel like kind of weird with the finger? I got to tell you. I prefer my mouse, actually. Hey, you know what? I'll just get a mouse. I'll get a wireless mouse. Boom. Done. Can I use that on the iPad? You know what? We're going to use a laptop for going mobile. Yeah, all this touch stuff is not in my wheelhouse. So we're going to stay mobile. We're just going to use a laptop. Okay. I was talking to myself there, by the way. Okay, so let's go back to dashboard, right? Yes, okay. Now let's go back to all courses. Okay. Now let's go back to the training vault under webinars here. You see, I'm tapping webinars. Training vault, I'm tapping training vault. If you have the training vault, I showed you the first course you need to take. Now the second course you need to take is, let's go find it. This one is not in the webinar replays, but I have great news for you. If I scroll down, it is if I had to start over. If I had to start over. If I had to, there it is. See it? I'm going to scroll it to the top there. If I had to start over, I would do this. For those of you with the training vault, click that. This is the one. This is the one. This is how to build your business properly from the start. All the blood, sweat, and tears I went through to get this. It's amazing. You're going to have a time machine with this thing. There you have it. Those are the 2 courses. Now I'm going to throw you an offer, but before I do so, I got good news. For those of you who don't have the training vault, this course was actually turned into a free mini course. Now if you're asking me, why did you not just show us the free mini course? Because those of you with the training vault, I want you to get used to using the training vault, because this is where all the training in here is how I make multiple 7 figures. It's all in there. If this was your school, if these were your university books, these are the ones, this is where they would be stored. So if you go through these courses, I'm not saying to take all of them. I don't know, what is there, over 100 of them? But look at the titles. Go over the webinar overviews. They all have webinar overviews, okay? See that? See that? Take a look. See if it's something that you need in your business at this moment. But for now, just take the 2 that I recommended, okay? So the way it works is it says webinar overview and then full webinar replay. And there you have it, okay? Oh, look at that short hair. See, I got to get that again. Okay, now, clear enough? Now, for those of you without the training vault, here is where you can find this course. I just want to show you the training vault first, like I said, so that you can get used to using the training vault. If you don't have it and you don't take the offer today that I'm about to plug in, go to all courses, tap, go to free courses. See that? See that? Online Biz Blueprint. That is actually the Getting Started training. But let me click it, and you're going to see resume course. It's that course chunked up into pieces, okay? Whoops. It comes to building. Okay, so course introduction and overview, the online biz building blocks, the action steps, and the live demo. There you have it, guys. These are the 2 courses everyone that's listening to me right now must take. Because if you don't do this, you will be spinning your wheels. Believe me, I did. The first year in this game, I was lost. I just didn't even know where to start. You need these building blocks. You need the online biz blueprint. Okay, fair enough. Are we good? Can you guys all take those courses? So I'll repeat. Those of you with the Training Vault, get used to using only the Training Vault. Because as we finish a training, it goes in the webinar replays and the Training Vault. But it falls out of the webinar replays eventually. So why not just get used to going into the Training Vault? Okay? Are we good? Good. Now, I'm going to plug in. Wow, we're doing a lot of experimentation. A lot of experimentation today. It's good though, everything's working. So now what's going to happen, let me explain. I'm going to plug in the offer for those of you who have had enough. You're ready to create financial freedom for yourself. I'm going to offer you a 1-year partnership, platinum partnership with Branding YOUniversity. What comes with that? Well, you will see in my offer. So you guys understand, I won't be live anymore. I'm going to plug this video in, and while that video is playing, remember when I mentioned that this is rendering as I'm talking to you? So after the offer is on, this is very, 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 very important. In the offer, it's going to say to reply to the email. It's not an email now. This is now on a webinar or on a live. So if you want to respond to that offer, you need to go to Facebook. You need to go up here. How would I do this? How would I do that? Well, you type in The Wealthy Trainer up in the search bar there. See, I'm kind of stuck here with the touch screen. Why is the keyboard not popping up? Usually the keyboard would pop up, I think. No, because of the screen share. Okay, it's okay. Type in The Wealthy Trainer. I'm going to click here. It will bring you to this page and send a message here. It says send email, but that's because it's my own account. I'm the admin. It will have a button that says send a message, and what you need to do if you want to take advantage of the offer, which is only good until tomorrow at midnight, simply send a message and say, I want more information, or I wanted the offer, or I can't afford the offer, but I still want it, or can I get it in a payment plan? Bottom line is, guys, Stephanie will respond to you on this account. We just got 40 new messages I got to go check out. So Stephanie's checking out. Come on, Steph, get to work. What's going on? What's going on? So she's responding to these all the time in the inbox. Okay? So if you're asking what's the offer, that's what I'm going to plug in. Once the offer's over, this whole webinar, let me tap that. This whole webinar will replay if you're watching me on a live channel. If you're on Instagram Live right now, or YouTube Live, or Twitter Live, it's gonna loop. Okay, this works. I've done this before. So if you're coming in halfway through, just hang tight. This whole live session is going to it's almost rendered as we go. So it's going to replay itself. Okay, are we good? So that's it. That's all I need to say at this point. I'm going to plug in the offer now, and come on in, guys. What can I say? We're going to have a couple of thousand platinum partners ready to go, locked in for a full year. You got to give yourself a year in this game, okay, guys? A month, 2 months, you barely have a grasp on it. So I pointed you to the 2 free trainings, and now I'm going to plug in the offer. And let's do this, guys. Now's the time, okay? Plugging in now. Have an amazing... Oh, we just got another... Welcome, Suzanne, new platinum partner. Okay, they're coming in like crazy, guys. You're coming in like crazy. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's make this thing happen. Okay? Love you guys. Plugging in the offer now. Here we go. Okay guys, what is up? It's Marc Lalonde here. I am the founder and CEO of Branding YOUniversity. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank you for being a dedicated student and for previously being a Platinum partner with us. Now, you may also be a current Platinum partner with us, but this message should only find itself to current Platinum partners or ex-Platinum partners with Branding YOUniversity. Now, if this is reaching you through email, you're getting this exact email right now. If this is reaching you through Facebook, which is our secondary method of reaching you, we did not fit the initial email in your Facebook message. So what I'll do is I'll read off the message really quick, and then we're going to go through it super quick, visually. Now, the first thing I want to say is that when you reply to this message, it will be Stephanie who will respond, not myself. Another thing to note is that because we had 1 month off, I'll explain in a second, this is a one-time offer and it's only good for today until midnight. If you want this offer and you can make it happen before midnight, please reply to the message today before midnight and let Stephanie know. Also, if you want this offer but it's out of your financial wheelhouse, in other words, it's a little too expensive, but you still want it, still please reply to this email before midnight or this Facebook message before midnight, and Stephanie may have other options for you. So let me read the email really quickly, and then I'm going to go through this visually. Dear valued Branding YOUniversity student, you're receiving this message only because you were once a Branding YOUniversity Platinum partner and have remained a dedicated student since. So that could be because you were a Platinum partner, or you may currently be a Platinum partner, in which case this offer would not apply. Kind of. Let me explain. Because this offer is throwing in so many bonuses and discounts today only, if you are a Platinum partner paying the $77 per month and you do not have all of these bonuses, please reply to this message and we'll make sure you get all of the bonuses. Also, if you're a Platinum partner paying $77 per month and this offer is much less expensive than that, as you'll notice, please reply to this message and Stephanie will set you up with this exact offer. So in other words, if you are a current Platinum partner, please hang tight because we're going to throw a bunch of stuff in for you and we're going to give you a discount on what you're probably already paying. Why are we doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because our relaunch will be coming out with a huge bang. We definitely will be disrupting the personal branding space, and we want to reward you for being a dedicated student. We also want to equip you for success for when our relaunch happens in possibly 1 or 2 months from now. There has been a delay, as you will notice here, due to me finding out about my mother's cancer. So let me go through that here. As you may or may not know, we've been down for about a month due to the health of Marc Lalonde. That's me. Marc Lalonde's mother. I recently found out she had cancer. I unplugged from everything for a month. Probably not the best decision, but hey, life happens. It got me off guard. Now we are back with a vengeance. So let me continue here. As we prepare for a massive relaunch, we've decided to give away all of our paid courses, $10,000 plus value. That's a huge understatement, as you'll see in a second here, with Platinum Partner upgrades at a deep discount. So only because you were once a Platinum partner, or like I mentioned, maybe you are currently a Platinum partner, we can give you a one-time offer to become a Platinum partner for the following full year at a one-time price of $297. So that's a one-time $297 PayPal payment for 12 full months instead of $77 per month, which totals almost $1,000. With this offer, we'll also throw in all paid courses if you don't have them already. That's over 10 grand worth of value. I'll show you why in a second. And this also includes our newest release, which is the full course of Immortal content. That's a $500 value. We're going to have the official launch of that course within a month. And in my opinion, it's our best course yet. It really is the audience building course. It's cutting edge, it's revolutionary, and more importantly, it's built my new custom audience to over 50,000 new audience members for free. It's outrageously valuable, much more than $500. And we're throwing that in as well. Everything you see in the university will be unlocked for you for life with this one-time $297 PayPal payment. And what's even better, if you don't continue after the year, you keep all of the paid courses for life. So once the year is up, you'll then have the option to come in at $27 per month instead of what will be for sure $150 per month by then. So Platinum Partnerships include 75% commissions on everything purchased using your affiliate link. This also includes lifetime residual commissions on Platinum Partnerships purchased with your affiliate links. It also includes a Platinum upgraded blog and so much more, including a Platinum Partner back office and the ability to invite to automated webinars, which will be coming out in the next 2 months with the new launch. Then it says Branding University's founder and CEO Marc Lalonde explains this limited offer in this short video, and that's the video you're watching right now. So guys, this offer is only good for the next 24 hours. So please reply to this message immediately to let us know what you decide. If you want in, we'll send you the one-time PayPal payment link right away and set you up with everything within 24 hours. Also, this is very important here. Also, if you were referred to Branding University by an affiliate, rest assured that they will receive their commission from this offer through PayPal, which means that if they are a Platinum Partner and they referred you, the system will know, and off that $297, they will receive a PayPal payment for $225. If they're a free affiliate, they will receive a PayPal payment for 25%, which would be $75. So if you have any questions concerning this offer or anything else, please reply to this message, and I, which is Stephanie, will respond immediately. And I mean immediately, within the hour. She's working on this full-time today. We're looking at setting up between 5,000 and 10,000 new Platinum Partners with this offer today. So needless to say that Stephanie's on this full-time. Then I also specify, even if you can't afford this incredible offer, please reply to let Stephanie know. She may have some other amazing options for you. Sincerely, Stephanie. So now let me give you a little visual representation of what this offer is. If you log into your Branding University account, go to all courses at the top. First thing you should do is click free courses up here and take all of these free courses. They're absolutely free, whether you take the offer or not. These free courses are what I've done to propel myself to a 7-figure per year income. Yes, the free courses. They cover everything from audience building to online marketing to generating sales, and most importantly, to personally branding yourself. If you go to partnerships, you'll notice here's the Platinum Partnership at $77 a month. That's what you will get for a one-time payment of $297 for 12 full months. And again, that's today only. If you can't make it happen today, reply to Stephanie and maybe she'll be able to make some exceptions. If it's too expensive, the $297, once again, reply to Stephanie and she may have other options for you. Next is paid courses. Let's go here. And these are all of the paid courses that will be thrown in, and you'll be able to keep these for life even after your year has expired. Something to note is that Twitter Lead Machine 4 is going to be released within the next 3 months, and lifetime upgrades are included with all of these courses. Also, Linked Influencing will be released within 3 months. And here is Immortal Content, what I believe to be our best course yet. So why would I say $10,000 worth of value? Well, let's go look at the Training Vault, which, by the way, on our next release will be $497, not $197. Let's go take a look at that now. This is all of the training we've done since we opened the university. Let's go take a look at that now. So as you scroll down, you'll see all of the full trainings that we've done. Let's just take a look at some of the webinars. My Immortal Content Framework, helping young entrepreneur Telerio II, 11 years old, grow his mushroom business and make more sales. This training on its own, I confidently say is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Let's continue to take a quick little look here. Perfecting the affiliate shot before the dunk. Once again, this course itself has helped people generate thousands of extra dollars per month because it focuses on mastering the basics. I'm going to scroll down a little more here. Let's look at the power of testimonials. This is a course that teaches you on how to acquire your own testimonials and how they can benefit your business. It's a crazy course, once again, worth thousands of dollars easily. I'll scroll down a little more. Watch me create 12 pieces of original content in less than 1 hour. Once again, this is an epic training, guys. Here's another one. If I had to start over, I would do this. One of my favorites, because these are all the lessons and pitfalls I've learned along the way. We avoid them in this training. Remember, guys, 4 years ago, I was making $0 online. This year, I'm making 7 figures a year, actually multiple 7 figures a year, and I don't even need to be present. My income did not slow down while I was away. This training is worth thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. This is one of my favorites. Let's keep looking. How to get auto sales and auto leads with a funnelless funnel. The secret content you're missing and why you never see mine. The 2 things every business needs to do daily. Let's keep going. A couple more. Clone yourself again and again and duplicate your efforts. Oh, this training is epic. And I'm not saying that because I've created all these trainings. I'm saying that because these are the things that have always propelled me to the next level. And these are things that I continuously do today. So this would be part 2 of a 2-part series. Part 1 would be the 7 steps to get started with content creation. Here's another great one. A list of faceless strangers versus true fans. In case you guys didn't know, true fans actually have a value. And what does define a true fan and how do you create them? This course goes through all of that step by step by step by step. Once again, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value just in this one training. If you're into voice, this training was revolutionary when it came out and it's still revolutionary today. This is how I'm currently cashing in on this beast. Let's call her out. Alexa, how are you today?
I'm thirsty for progress. It's National Water Quality Month. Small acts, like taking your car to the car wash instead of using the hose.
Okay, Alexa, stop. It's her. I am cashing in with flash briefings. This training is worth thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's still considered to be an extremely revolutionary training. And I can keep going and going and going. This was a fantastic one. This is when I met Tony Robbins and my best takeaways from meeting him and hanging out with him. If you're an affiliate, which you will be if you take this offer, what I did in 1 week to enroll hundreds of students. Here we talk about how a mini course can sell for you. Here I share some of my paid ads that are generating income daily. Here we talk about TWIT, basically teach what I teach in order to propel you to that next level at record speed. Here we talk about building your audience on autopilot. Here we talk about no content ideas or any time to create content. We got you covered in this training once again, worth thousands and thousands of dollars. This one, retargeting with Facebook pixels. Wow, this one's crazy because this is the future of marketing. Once again, this course is easily worth thousands and thousands of dollars on its own. And as you can see, I can keep scrolling down. It doesn't end. I believe there's over 100 full trainings in the training vault. So ladies and gentlemen, that is included as well. Everything in the university is included for a one-time $297 PayPal payment. Now I have to cut it short because I think I've demonstrated enough what this offer is and what it consists of. I just want to reiterate a couple of things. It is only good for today. That's number 1. Number 2, if you can't make it happen today and you want it, you must reply to this message before midnight tonight and let Stephanie know that. She may be able to make some exceptions. Also, if the $297 is too much for you at this time, but you still want this, once again, please reply to Stephanie. She may have other options. And finally, don't worry about the affiliates that referred you to this system. The system will know and we will send them the PayPal payment for their commission in this case. So my name is Marc Lalonde and I'm going to speak from the heart here, guys. I've never been more pumped up. I've never been so motivated and inspired to create success stories. You've got all of my best stuff in the university, and you will continue to receive all of my best stuff in the university. And you will be able to give away all the free courses and tag people to you so they're locked to you for life. So if they ever upgrade to Platinum Partnership and you are a Platinum Partner, you will get 75% residual commissions on those people forever. That's all I got. We got to start processing new Platinum Partners and reissuing ex-Platinum Partners. And I'll leave you with this, guys. Where are you in your life right now? Where's your business right now? Are you happy with where you are? Because you must learn to be able to earn. And my mentors, guys, they're the people who have what I want. You have to be very careful who you listen to. Do they have what you want? And if you think there's a magic button that you can push and get leads and make sales all on autopilot without having to get your nose into those books, you're wrong. There's a reason why lawyers go to school for 5 years to earn $100,000 a year. There's a reason why doctors go to school for 10 years to earn $200,000 a year. And there's a reason why me, myself, as a computer programmer, went to school for over 5 years in college and university to earn $200,000 a year. I'm letting you guys know right now, Branding YOUniversity will be the world's top personal branding platform and will generate the most success stories in history when it comes to personal branding. So I'm looking forward to have you guys come in as I get ready for that relaunch. Have an awesome day, and I'll be seeing you guys on the inside. Bye-bye now.